Hey friends, Right here, and today we're going to be looking at another haul. This is the smallest one I've ever done, and I think it's one of the coolest, so I hope you'll be as excited about it as I am. So, I've already got it ready to go, so we don't have to fiddle with opening it up. But let's see what we got. Now, I bet you're wondering, what does that have to do with anything? Well, on this drive is some amazing stuff. On this little disc, there are over 15,000 video games. They range from the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. There's 887 of them. Well, here, I'll just put the list up. It's amazing, isn't it? So, all you need to play this is some very simple stuff, but you got to remember, if you don't have the actual physical copies of all these games, you have to delete them, and you're not supposed to have them for copyright reasons. So just keep that in mind. My legal eagle lawyer wife, Lunchbox, will tell you more about that if she feels so inclined. But all you need to play this is a TV or monitor, a Raspberry Pi, and some sort of controller. Now, this is pretty sweet. It's just, you plug this in and it just boots right up. That's all it has to do. Now, if you look around, I bought this from a guy who had pre-programmed it for me off of eBay. But if you want to, which I bought this before I found this, you can get your own, and you can get any number of games of any size for any system that you have, apparently, off of the internet, and you can even get builds and images for these and just plug and play. Now, if you want to get really crazy, you can get all kinds of arcade controls and all kinds of fun stuff for your little MAME kit here, running Raspberry Pi, or RetroPie in this case, and go crazy. So this is where we're going to start. The plan is to build two of them. One is going to be a bartop arcade cabinet with light up buttons, sound, not the works, but as much as you can really do with a Raspberry Pi kit to take places like Christmas or parties or whatever. And then I intend to build a whole, haven't decided if I'm going to build a cabinet or a pillar, podium, whatever they're called, just so it's easier to move around, with a full-blown computer, run LED blinky, probably hyperspin on the actual Windows computer, and have all kinds of fun stuff. So I will take you through that process. It might be a long time, but because I got to get the money to buy all this stuff, and it gets expensive when you actually stop and think about it, and my woodworking skills are not the best, as you've seen from my Lego tables. But yeah, this is where we start. Excited about this. Can't wait to plug this bad boy in and play some games tonight. So we'll see. Hopefully it's as easy as they make it out to be, and we'll go from there. So let me know what you think. Do you have one of these? Have you ever thought about making a MAME cabinet? I know I have for quite a few years. I've got the MAME version saved on my computer from probably 8 years ago, and I've checked into on it now and again and just never had the oomph behind it to figure it out. But there's been a lot of development, and people have made these front ends, as they're called, that are really user friendly, and they have builds that you just plug and play or copy your ROMs on there from the games that you own. Keep that in mind. But we're going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Hope you'll stay and take the journey with me. Keep it real. See you later.